Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going out there? Welcome to the Kathy J Show. I am Kathy J, and we have a very, very special show for you today. It's about drinking and eating and giving back. Is there anything better than that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
I'm Michelle Giancamilli.
And
I'm Catherine Kennedy.
Catherine and Michelle are here from the Morgan Adams Foundation, everybody. And their big Chili Booze and Brews event is coming up on November 11th. And this is something that everyone talks about. It's a fantastic time, but it was created for Zach. So let's talk about Zach and the Morgan Adams Foundation, Michelle.
So Zach is my nephew, Catherine's son, and
Yes.
he was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 9 back in 2008. And after a long 13-year battle of fighting, he passed away. And this event was created kind of as a brainchild. I just had this idea we should do a food event to raise some money for childhood cancer research. And here we are. What are we?
Seventh annual.
7 years
yes.
later.
So thank you. I asked you to speak about it first because you kind of created the booze and you were like, let's do something for Zach. Zach got this when he was 9 and he had to deal with it throughout his teenage years. He did. And you and your husband and your family, you were so strong. Zach graduated. I mean, he did so much. Stuff that was never expected from him.
Ever.
Tell everybody about him.
So again, he was diagnosed originally at 9. Treatment went great, and then in 2014 he relapsed.
So how old was he then?
He was 14. He was, 14.
Okay.
Is that right? Sophomore. Anyway,
Yes.
sophomore in high school. And at the high school, no one knew he had cancer, or that he had had cancer,
Yeah.
other than a few friends. So it was kind of ironic, because then, of course, everyone then knew. Because
Right.
you want to just be
You just
normal
want to be a kid, right?
And fit in with your peers and stuff. And so thankfully, because of the research that the Morgan Adams helps with Children's Hospital and Dr. Nicholas Foreman here in Colorado, they were able to chip his original tumor and find out what markers his particular tumor had, and create a
What?
customized plan that was nowhere else being treated with. And within his 4th month of this treatment, there was no tumor cells. And at that point, when he relapsed, it was all over his brain and spine. So it took us by surprise. So.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And that wasn't his first relapse.
It was. How many
No.
relapses did he have?
Several. And I think it was the second one when my sister Michelle said, "What can I do for you?" And
Right.
I just said, "Help find a cure."
Yeah,
Like,
right.
help.
And right, and helping find a cure is supporting things like this at the Morgan Adams Foundation, because they're all about giving their money for pediatric cancer research.
Yes.
And something that you just said, that they were able to go to the first tumor and do that stuff. Like, that's amazing. That probably took so much pain away from what Zach might have had to go through in his treatment, correct? Because they learned things that the tumor didn't need to waste time on.
Correct. Like, he never had to have another brain surgery or anything like that. And so I said he relapsed in 2014, and then, he passed away at 22, but he graduated high school. He graduated college. He
did more than most kids that are 22
He
did.
did, while doing treatment, because once he relapsed again, then he was on another protocol. And so all through college,
What
we
an amazing
traveled
guy.
for a trial, but research is what got us at all the extra years with him.
Right, to 22, right? So
Yeah.
maybe a day could come, Michelle, where research gets somebody all the way to...
Correct.
Right, exactly. I want you to just tell us one great memory that you have of Zach before we leave you. I know I don't mean
put me
it.
on the
I do put you
spot.
on the spot, but that's
Gosh,
because
several.
I'm looking at these photos of him and I'm seeing what he did, and I just think, what a great smile, what an intelligent, amazing man.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I don't even know. You know what? He was just a great kid. He was a great person. He was a great son, a great brother. I think what made my husband and I so proud is his dedication to his work. Anything he put his mind to, he did. And I think a part of that was just it took his mind off of everything else that was going on.
It was something to put,
Yeah,
absolutely.
where he knew he could work hard at school.
Yeah.
And,
He was a geology major, right?
Yep, geology, and then he did a minor in geography.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so his graduation was pretty spectacular.
Yes, I bet it was. Well, thank you so much for sharing your memories of him and for being strong and going through what you did, because you're the strength that helps others. You're the light that helps others, and we're all going to shine our lights, everybody, November 11th. Yeah. Thanks for being a good sister. Yeah. So when you were thinking about something to do for Zach, was he a drinker in college?
Oh,
where did we come up with this?
No.
So where did we come up with the booze and brews? What were we thinking? The chili? Was he a chili eater?
No.
Where did we do this?
No. But he loved to party.
Okay,
he loved
people to
celebration.
be together. Well, this is a great celebration. My husband is like, the chili booze and brews is coming up. I was like, I know.
I was gonna say, it's so fun that everyone in my neighborhood, we rent a party bus and go down there for it. So,
okay, yes, and this year you're taking it to an even bigger location. Like, there's going to be more time for all of us to party because you have more restaurants coming in. Right now, I think you said you're somewhere between 12 to 15 restaurants coming in with their chili. Yeah. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at all of these distilleries here that are coming in to be the contenders. We got, I'm looking at Phantom Canyon Brewing Company, Burley Brewing Company, Lock and Co. Distilling, Emporium Brewing Company, all places that are making me very thirsty.
It's almost lunchtime, too.
It's almost lunchtime. But here's the thing I would tell everybody out there. The Morgan Adams Foundation does their events right. And this one is sure to please. It's sure to sell out. So I want everybody, get your tickets right now. So it's $90 a ticket. And what do they get with that, Catherine?
I'm going to let Michelle
they get everything.
That's
all you have to say is they get everything.
$90 is our VIP.
Oh, that's
price.
the VIP. Okay.
So you get an extra hour of tasting.
That's very important.
So you get in before everybody else.
Yes, so important.
A really cool logoed Glencairn. Did we do a pint glass? I think we did a pint glass this year.
A pint glass
so
is what I have to drink.
Extra tokens.
Yes.
Tickets to our raffle and just that extra hour.
Oh, yeah. No, the extra hour is golden, but also extra tokens. I'll take extra tokens because I always find myself at these things going, you know what? I need to try that too. And now there's nobody at that line. And so extra. So also, if you get the VIP, you said an extra hour. That means you get to be there at 5 p.m.
Yes.
The event doesn't start till 6 p.m. for everybody else. But then everybody else, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 6 to 11 o'clock to drink and eat chili. And I'll tell you what, I am not sleeping next to my husband that night.
I don't blame you on that. And it's unlimited tastings. You know, you go to a lot of these events and you get a few tickets for a few tastes. This is unlimited, so you can keep going back. You find your favorite one, keep going back.
That's why you take a party bus.
That's exactly right.
Because then the party bus pulls up in the street and everybody just rolls out.
Yep, and then we roll back in.
And then you roll back in. I love that. So everybody, the Chili Booze and Brews event is happening November 11th. It benefits the Morgan Adams Foundation, and they, as you know, do everything they can to save children, to support pediatric cancer research. And mothers like Zach, mothers of kids like Zach, they know how important the Morgan Adams Foundation is because they've lived it. She's seen it. And I think the more that we can do to support this, the better. So everybody, please, this is a chance for us to enjoy ourselves. And it's right in the middle of the holidays, so thank you.
It's a great time. Yeah, it is.
It's going to be November 11th. Get your tickets right now at ChiliBOOOOZEandBrews.com. Thank you, Catherine.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you.